We give you the facts, it's not what you think. Popeye NewzLynx, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I think? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye NewzLynx. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye NewzLynx.
People of Center, St. Mary and surrounding.
Yeah, watch Popeyes, mama.
Here is
Where I watch?
Popeye.
are you on exactly? If you are,
Greetings viewers and subscribers. This video should have been dropped from last week, but due to Hurricane Melissa, I didn't drop it. In this video, I'm gonna be giving you some exclusive information. This video is about how the Westmoreland police killed 3 hoodlums and ended up saving the lives of 4 innocent hotel workers. But before I tell you about that, I'm gonna be giving you some backstories. So remember, hit on the love button from now. Also, share the video. If you have not yet subscribed, remember to subscribe. First, I'm gonna be playing a video that was posted on TikTok. It was posted by a so-called DJ, and then I'm gonna be telling you what led up to him posting that video. Watch this.
Suck your mama syrupy, suck your mama Popeye. On the spot, never dip on the spot. I just say innocent me, the debate pan your call up name whenever wanted a station. Bad mind, well, whenever rate man call you a chat and an investigation. So suck your mama syrupy, suck your mama Popeye. On the spot, never dip on the spot.
So that was so-called dancehall artist Strait. He has now changed his name to KrufGad the artist. He posted that video on TikTok May 7 last year. If you look on your screen, that is the thumbnail for a video I dropped on August 27, 2023. It was titled, Dancehall Artist Strait Wanted for Murder. The female on your screen, her name is Shantal Calder Whittingham, but she was popularly known as Pokie. In August 2023, Pokie, she was 30 years old and she used to live at Brighton district in the Little London area of Westmoreland. Pokie, she was married to a guy known as Lucky and they were involved in the fish business. They had many fish pots out at sea. They had some of these fish pots in the Paradise area of Westmoreland, but some guys were drawing the fish pots behind their backs. On Saturday morning, August 12, 2023, Pokie, her husband Lucky, and their 6-year-old son, they drove in their Toyota Voxy to Cooley Town in the Paradise area. While they were there, Pokie and Lucky, they got involved in an argument with some guys in the area. These guys included Strait, Bududup, Crux or Boobie. It is alleged that the 3 guys, they pop off guns and pointed them at Lucky, Pokie and their 6-year-old son. Lucky, he drove away the Voxy and they went to the Savannah Lamar police station where they made a report. They were directed to the upstairs at the CIB office where a detective took their report and told them to wait till a vehicle was available to take them to the location where the incident took place. We are learning that Pokie and Lucky, they were there waiting at the station until they became impatient and they decided to leave. They went back to Cooley Town and it is said that one of the guys, he saw that Pokie was secretly using her phone to video them. The guy alerted his cronies about what Pokie was doing and guns were drawn. They opened gunfire hitting Pokie to her head and her upper body. Both Lucky and their 6-year-old son, they then made good their escape in the Toyota Voxy and luckily they were not harmed. Pokie, she ended up dying on the spot. Now, Lucky, he gave the police a statement and he identified the shooters as Strait, who now call himself KrufGad, Bududup, Crux or Boobie. I had carried the report and I announced that the guys, they were wanted. That guy on your screen, his name is Odaine Barron, but he was popularly known as Bududup or Indian. In August 2023, when the incident took place, Bududup was about 23 years old and he was living at Cooleytown in the Paradise District area. On or about August 20, 2023, Bududup, he handed in himself to the police and he was charged for the murder of Pokie and other gun-related crimes. Now, hoodlums associated with Lucky and Pokie, they were hell-bent on taking revenge and they decided that 2 or 3 females were to be killed as a reprisal for the death of Pokie. We are learning that on Friday night, September 1, 2023, 2 hoodlums, they rode up on a bike at a popular business place that is operated by a female relative of Strait and her husband. Their aim was to kill the wife and possibly the husband. They waited at the business place for a while and they did not see the wife, so they rode away. Our information is that the wife, she was on the inside of the business place doing something while her husband, he was on the outside tending to customers. We are learning that early the next morning, the Westmoreland police, they got intelligence and they went to the location and warned them. We are told that the female relative of Strait, she stayed away from the business place for a while. And you know what the truth is? Strait and this female relative, they were not even on speaking terms at the time. So it's not like this female was supportive of anything Strait was involved in. That lady on your screen, her name is Lativa Helps, but she was popularly known as Latty. Latty, she was born on April 22, 1984. Latty was the mother of 3 children. For years, Latty, she used to work at the Supreme Ventures outlet uptown Savannah Lamar until she decided to start her own business. Latty, she opened a sports bar and restaurant near to where she was living at Bay Road in the parish of Westmoreland. She also opened a Supreme Ventures outlet at the same location. Latty, she was ambitious. Latty was hardworking. Latty was not involved in anything that happened to Pokie. I doubt it if Latty, she even knew any of the hoodlums who were alleged to be involved. On Monday morning, September 4, 2023, Latty, she was at the side of her business place when 2 hoodlums rode up on a bike. One of the hoodlums came off the bike and he went to Latty and asked her, what is her name? Latty answered, and as she did, the hoodlum, he pulled a gun and put it to Latty's head and squeezed. Latty, she fell to the ground and the hoodlum, he ended up pumping 4 more bullets into Latty's body. The hoodlum, he then ran and he jumped on the waiting motorcycle, but an alert motorist was passing and saw what was happening. The motorist hit the 2 hoodlums off the bike as they were trying to ride away. They dropped off the bike and the murder weapon, a black and silver Smith & Wesson 9mm pistol with the serial number intact, affixed with a magazine containing 3 live 9mm rounds, fell from them. The 2 hoodlums, they ran away leaving the bike and the gun. The gun was picked up by someone and it was later handed over to the police. Now, residents, they came out and they cornered the 2 hoodlums. One of them was handed justice in the jungle. His name is Odaine Richards, but he was popularly known as Otis. Otis was about 17 or 18 years old and he used to live at Louis Street in Savannah Lamar. We are told that Otis, he was a contract killer from a tender age. The getaway rider, he was saved by the police and he was subsequently charged for killing Latty. His name is Shakur and Shakur is Lucky's nephew. Are you following me? Remember that it was Lucky's wife, Pokie, who was killed, and word on the street was that a few females were to be killed in reprisal. Shakur, the alleged getaway bike rider, is Lucky's nephew and he was charged for Latty's murder. He's now out on bail awaiting trial. So by now, You must have figured out that Latty, she was not the hoodlums' intended target. They went to kill a female named Latty. Our information is that Latty, she is Straight's baby mother. At the time, she was 8 months pregnant for Strait, and we are told that Latty, she used to operate a bar down the road, some distance away from Latty's business place. Word on the street is that the hoodlums, they went to the Bay Road area and they asked someone for Latty, and that person directed them to Latty's business place. Latty was to be killed, but it was Latty who was killed. Since then, Strait him take himself and he left for overseas, where he has been very, very active on social media. That man on your screen, his name is Randane Vanhorne, but he was popularly known as Rasta. Rasta was a 26-year-old delivery man and he lived at Hurlock district in the parish of St. James. I was supposed to have done an interview with Rasta, but it did not materialize. There was a shooting incident that took place on Sunday afternoon, April 14 last year, shortly after 5 o'clock in the Irwin area of St. James. A hoodlum named Brandon Campbell, also known as Ratty, he had gone there and he opened gunfire at the shopkeeper and he was killed by a licensed firearm holder. Rasta, he was accused on social media as being the guy who drove the Toyota Axio that Ratty came to the scene in. Are you following me? Now, Rasta, he contacted me and he wanted me to assist him in clearing his name. Listen to some of the voice notes that Rasta had sent me. Listen this.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Randane Vanhorne, and the blogger, they call me Michael Vanhorne. That's my Facebook name. They take that off my Facebook, and the picture, they take the picture of my Facebook as well. And he's accusing me of to being the getaway driver of this crime. Yeah, that picture with the guy, the Rasta guy in the yellow sleeve, that's me. And they call me Michael. That's not my Facebook name. And that's what they put in the video. If you play the video, you would hear everything and hear what they have to say. And then yet, when that crime was committed, I was working. Me don't go through erring. Even this guy was dead, I don't even know this guy. Me don't even know where they get my picture to put it up. A Tuesday when I leave out Tuesday for go work, I just start to get be a phone call, yes, and my face put up on this. Same time me even got a police station before me even 100% sure. Say something go so. And when I go so bad, I get the information in my phone. The mirror me send you. I realize say yes, I'm me then I've put up on it for you. Alright, no problem. I have no problem doing that, because that's the plan. I literally want to get something out there in a media where people we can at least see and know. So yeah, even who do see me and see my face on who know say yes, me innocent, then we can see and we can make other people know say yeah, you don't have nothing to do with that, because thousands and thousands of people look upon that and see that. So right now I kind of just want something for counteract if you make people know say me not involved. I go Freeport police station, I go Barney Street police station, I go my lawyer. Nobody no want me, no police at all not looking for me. Me hear that a boat station from more than 4 police. Nobody's not looking for me as the law. So me not understand why they put up my picture upon that thing. Because me there when you work right now, as me there tell you I like hustling on my KFC. You know, quick and fast order, express that. So that me do down here, so and even the day when they say like the crime they happen on the Sunday, me there right here, so because Sunday I want a busy day for me down here, so not just like one Friday and Saturday. So them have if me go for a college extortion money before when me there right here, so they work my money. Same place me car park up right at understore there, so I'm in and out at KFC.
So you heard the voice notes. Like I said, that interview did not materialize because on Thursday night, May 2, last year, about 9:45 o'clock, gunshots were heard being fired near to the Montego Bay fire station. The police officers who were on patrol, they heard the gunshots being fired and they went to the area to investigate. On their arrival, Rasta, he was seen lying face down in a pool of blood along the roadway. He was seen lying beside his grey 1996 Toyota Corolla motor car. He had received gunshot wounds to his upper body and his right foot. Rasta, he died on the spot. We are told that when the police processed that crime scene, 11 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. So, it was based on Rasta's killing. Why? Wanted murderer, Strait. He went on social media and told me,
Suck your mama syrupy, suck your mama papaya. On the spot, never dip on the spot.
listen this now, listen this. And you take what you want from this. Because over here, so, you see over here, so, when we carry a report, it is never ever personal. Our reports are based on facts, not personal feelings. On January 14, earlier this year, Strait, he posted that video on his TikTok page. I'm gonna read what he wrote. He said, "This is Jimoy Suckoo, also known as Jhinae, a vibrant and ambitious 19-year-old from Savannah Lamar in the parish of Westmoreland who had her life taken away abruptly by her boyfriend, police constable Tavoy Hussey. She was shot multiple times in her upper body by this man who claims his gun accidentally discharged while they were playing with it. Justice for my niece, justice for Jhinae." Now, if you look on your screen, that is the thumbnail for a video I posted on January 13 earlier this year. In that video, I spoke to the mother of Jhinae Suckoo. I didn't care of the fact that the mother was Strait's sister. The same Strait who told me on social media to go suck my dead mother. That interview was about a mother seeking justice re the killing of her daughter, and I facilitated an interview with her. Like I said, this is never ever personal for me. Got it? So, Bududup, he added himself to the police and he was charged for murder. He was subsequently granted bail. Strait and Boobie, they remained wanted. On the early morning of Monday, March 31, earlier this year, a team of police officers, acting on intelligence, they went to the Paradise community where a search was carried out. During the search, 14 bags of ganja weighing about 300 pounds were found behind a board shed. A canoe boat named Jobless with 2 Nicaraguans and a Jamaican aboard with 26 knitted bags of ganja was also seized. They were taken into custody and subsequently charged. It is believed that the 2 Nicaraguans and the Jamaican, they are a part of the guns for drugs trade. The Nicaraguans were 57-year-old Jose Pole Ramos and 56-year-old Mondel Santiago. The Jamaican is Anthony Smith, but he is popularly known as Boobie. Boobie is 29 years old and he is living at Cooley Town in the Paradise area of Westmoreland. The same Boobie who was wanted with Strait for killing Pokie. Boobie, he was slapped with ganja charges and he was also charged for killing Pokie. Now, on to the main story. Based on the sensitivity of the matter, I won't say much about the exact case, but there is a witness in a case that is currently before the courts. Hoodlums have been sending messages to the witness, but this witness, he decided that justice will be served and he will be going to court to give evidence. The witness, he works at a hotel in Negril and a contract was put out to kill him because the hoodlums, they decided that since him decide to go to court, them are go kill him. 4 hoodlums were contracted to carry out that hit. At least 3 of the hoodlums were importees, meaning they are not from the Grangeville area of Westmoreland. The hoodlums, they were to travel on 2 motorbikes and the hit was to be carried out early Monday morning, April 7, earlier this year. What we are learning is that the witness who is or was living in the Grangeville area, he normally leaves out for work very early to go and catch the staff bus to go to work at the hotel where he works. But he normally walk out with 3 other co-workers to board that bus. The instruction was given by the hoodlum who subcontract out the hit not to leave any witnesses alive. Kill all 4 of them. So 4 hoodlums were subcontracted. The ones we know about are 1, a teenager, and I didn't get to research this teenager's name. Another one was 15-year-old expelled Petersfield High School student Sheldon McCalla. Sheldon, he was expelled from school because Sheldon, him chose badness over books, and as hard as the school and the school board tried, they had to part ways with Sheldon. Sheldon, he was living at Wharf Road in the Smithfield area of Westmoreland. The other hoodlum was none other than that one on your screen. He was involved in a relationship with one of Sheldon's sisters. His name is Odaine Barron, but he was also known as Bududup. And remember, Bududup, he was out on bail for killing Pokie. We are learning that on Saturday, April 5, Bududup, Sheldon and the other guy, they went and they were staying at a house at Stitchy Lane in the Top Lincoln area of Grange Hill. The Westmoreland police, they got information about the intended bloodbath, and a team of police officers, they went into the area, but the problem was they couldn't find the house where the hoodlums were staying. We are learning that on Sunday, April 6, on at least 2 different occasions, someone took food to the hoodlums at the house where they were staying. Remember now, this hit was to be carried out early before day on Monday, April 7. 4 hotel workers were to be killed. It wasn't until 5 o'clock that same Monday morning, the police, they received intelligence as to the exact house where the hoodlums were hiding. We are told that a police officer, he rode a bike to the front of the house and he shouted, "Ready, ready." 3 hoodlums were up and ready. They opened the door and 2 of them had guns in hands, ready to take 4 innocent lives. When they realized that it was the police officers who were on the outside, they tried to put up a fight, but 2-2 it was all over. Bududup, Sheldon and the other teenager, they were shot and killed. Another one made good his escape. The police, they seized 2 illegal guns. One was a Taurus 9mm pistol with the serial number intact. It was affixed with a magazine containing 5 live rounds. The other one was a CZ85B 9mm pistol with the serial number intact. It was affixed with a magazine containing 6 live rounds. Like I said, Bududup and his 2 cronies, they died on the spot. And that is how the Westmoreland police were able to save 4 innocent lives. Intelligencers, big up on yourself. And Westmoreland police, job well done. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
From the hills to the town, we bring the link. Straight facts, no mix up, no gimmick, no wing. You tune in now, get the real insight. Cause Papa NewzLynx lights in on.
Papa NewzLynx, yeah, we tell it how it is. Jamaican vice, truth in all the biz. Click it, share it, every little click count. News with the vibes, and that we announce.
No gimmick, no way. You tune in now, get the real insight. Cause Papa NewzLynx lighting up the ring.
Papa NewzLynx, yeah, we tell it how it is. Jamaican voice, truth in all the biz. Click it, share it, every little click on. News with the vibes, and
the bills, she a drum under how them a get it. Johnny, you damn catch a fire, me feel rated. Inna the race, the prop and no fate. Try be big with the cabin on me cross silence. For me used to the town, we bring the link. Straight fox, no mix up, no gimmick, no wing. You tune in now, get the real inside.